What's up, everyone? We hope you've been well. Today is the second day of exploring Croom Wildlife Management Area, and we're starting out at the southwest entrance again because the last time we were here, we ended up entering off this trail, and we then explored a lot of the southeast and along the eastern portion of Croom in search of a better entrance to use for coming from Richloam. And we ran into a bunch of trails, but a lot of them are closed at this time. So we have found it that we're probably just going to use this southwestern entrance, which isn't actually a bad thing because this trail here actually just goes right up the middle of Croom, and it'll allow us to kind of hit some of the east and the west. For today, we're going to focus on exploring the western portion of Croom.
So Croom is about a 2-hour drive from where we live, and along the way here, it was pouring rain off and on. And we decided that we were just gonna get all the way to Croom, see what the weather's like at that time, and then decide what we were gonna do for the plan. And we actually lucked out. It's not currently raining, and it has been raining, pretty much all day and a couple other days this week. So we're excited to hit the trails and see what Croom is like in wet conditions.
So we're just getting started here in Croom, and just to point out a couple of differences so far. Today, Croom is looking very lush, very rich in greenery. It's not as wet on the trail as I would have expected with how much rain we've had. I'm sure we will see some standing water here, and that there will be water on the trail. We do have the girls with us today, and today we have also only aired down to 18 psi. We typically like to air down pretty excessively to like 15, 12 psi just for a very smooth ride and to not shake our gear everywhere and to make the ride a little better for the girls. But so far, like I said, it's just very rich green out here right now.
Spoke a little too soon. It started sprinkling again.
So we're just taking a break here, giving the girls a little walk. We've now made it to the Croom clay pit. There are a ton of road closed signs around this area saying no trespassing beyond this point and all of that. I've been out here a long time ago, and I definitely don't remember ever seeing road close signs at that time. But I've been out here, I've played around before. Definitely not a good idea, as it leads to massive amounts of erosion, like up on the hillside over there. And if FWC were to catch you with the road close signs so obviously posted, they're bound to give you a pretty hefty fine. But still, even just walking around and checking it out, it's still a fun place to come look at and check out. Now, for standing water, I've been pretty surprised there still hasn't been that much out here on the trails. This little water hole here is typically probably like 5 to 10 times the size of that, and like it's almost impassable usually to this little water area, and it's still down a good ways. So I'm pretty surprised with how much rain we've been having, that there's still just not that much standing water out here. And then these little hillsides, back a long time ago when I've been out here, I remember them being so much bigger, and you could definitely tell there was a lot of driving happening on them. They look mostly washed down, and they're a lot smaller, and it looks like there hasn't been too much driving out here on the little hillsides there. Probably definitely some out here in the pit. But either way, it's still just a cool place to just kind of check out and walk around here. But looks like we're just about wrapping up our walk, and we can get back to the trails. Well, we have made a pretty big detour. We're no longer in Croom. We're back down to State Road 50. Now, 50 is the road that we essentially take once we leave Richloam to make our way over to Croom. And basically what we just did was, after we got off the clay pit road, we made a left to see where that trail went, and that headed us down south. And it looked like it was going to keep going onto a roadway and make us, or bring us all the way down here. So we followed through to see where it went. And this is a quicker entrance to the starting point than what we have been driving. This probably shaves 5 to 8 minutes that we've been driving every time we get to Croom. So a nice little detour, time saving. I'm glad we checked out where this trail went. But we need to make our way back up to the western portion of Croom to see where the northern direction of this trail goes, and follow some more trails there to keep exploring out there. Yeah, there's actually a bunch of no trespassing signs down there. We'll just continue down the power line road here. Up in. Well, this is a little disappointing. So when we went down south and got to State Road 50 on the way back, we actually didn't take the same route we took to get down there. There was a offshoot to kind of take this western perimeter road. And we've been doing that for the last 30-40 minutes. It was really pretty. Then once we got to the power line road, we tried to get back onto another trail that actually ended up going to a private property. That's fine, but now that we're back on the power line road, this looks like it's the only way to continue on this trail that we originally started down south. Now there's road closed signs or road closed to vehicle signs, which kind of leads me to believe that perhaps we weren't supposed to be on this trail at all. But there were definitely no signs when we started it down south, so I'm just gonna continue on along the power line road just to get back to where we originally started when we started heading south, because we're just a short distance away from there. And then we'll continue on exploring the rest of Croom that we haven't checked out yet. All right, well, we have made it to where the power line road intersects the next trail. And of course, just behind us, there is another road closed vehicle sign. So that little stretch of power line that we just drove, we're not supposed to be on, trail riding, off-roading, and typically that is the case in most places with power line roads. So I'm not surprised. I was just really hoping that that trail earlier was gonna head to more trail. Didn't realize it was gonna just drop you at the power line road and not really have anywhere to go from there. So now that we have made it to this trail that we've intersected, if we make a right here, we head south, and literally just a little ways there, not very far at all, is where we originally turned off the clay road to head south back down to State Road 50. And if we continue left here, we will work our way more north and explore more of the northwest of Croom here. So we're just going to continue on this way to just see where the rest of the day here at Croom takes us. It's always funny how things change. I actually have a pin dropped at that little bog hole from about 3 years ago, and it definitely did not look like that at the time. That's a lot smaller, but you can definitely tell it's a lot deeper. Typically, if a mud hole just has green film of algae on it, it means that pretty much nobody's been messing with it, and there's a reason why. But I have a picture here of about 3 years ago when it was just a big, shallow, mucky mud field. And I had gotten Loki pretty stuck at that time back then as well. So this last bit of trail here is going to wrap it up for our second day of exploring Croom. Just up ahead of us is actually going to be the same spot that we made our exit on day one. We've had an absolutely great time of exploring the trails out here at Croom today, and we have definitely found some pretty good trails. The next time we're going to be out here, it will be the proofing day for Croom, when we try to put together the entire route through Croom, starting from the Richloam General Store, see how long it all takes, just kind of put it all together in that last video there. But for now, we're going to leave you off here. As always, thank you for watching. Do more of what you love, and we hope to see you on the next one.
To learn more about us and find out ways to help support the adventures, visit our website, sunshinestatebikings.com. And to keep up with our adventures, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification button, and follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Sunshine State Vikings.